Did you know that according to statistics from the United States National Institute on Aging, up to 62% of men over the age of 60 experience a decline in vitality? Yet more than half of them are unaware that a few common vegetables in their daily meals may be silently affecting their hormone health and lower body circulation. In fact, many have tried different supplements every morning, but end up choosing the wrong ones or taking them at the wrong time, resulting in little to no benefit, and sometimes even the opposite effect. If you've ever felt slower, less energetic, had trouble sleeping deeply, or simply noticed a lack of enthusiasm compared to before, the real reason may not be aging itself, but rather what you are putting on your plate. In today's journey, I will share with you 3 vegetables that urology experts in the United States consider powerful for restoring blood flow, balancing hormones, and helping your body become naturally stronger. Before we continue, please take 1 second to subscribe. If this message feels right for you, type the number 1. If not, feel free to type 0. I read every single comment to improve the content for people like you. When a man reaches the age of 60, he often begins to notice changes in his body that are commonly attributed to one familiar word: aging. Feeling tired in the afternoon, trouble sleeping at night, a lack of interest in intimacy, or reduced confidence in private moments are often seen as inevitable. But based on my more than 30 years of working closely with older men in the clinic, I can say the truth is not that simple. Age is only a small part of the picture. The deeper root lies in something often overlooked: a gradual decline in blood circulation over time. In the male body, especially after the age of 55, there is a natural decrease in the production of a vital compound called nitric oxide. This is a signaling molecule the body creates to help blood vessels relax, allowing blood to flow more freely to important areas, including the urinary system and reproductive organs. When nitric oxide levels drop, blood vessels tighten, circulation weakens, and sensitive areas no longer receive proper nourishment, leading to reduced sensation, slower response, and less physical readiness. This does not happen overnight. It takes place quietly, little by little, year after year, and is often mistaken for the natural aging process. In a study published in the Journal of Urology, scientists confirmed that reduced blood flow to the lower region is the most common cause of diminished physical function in older men. The good news is that this can be improved if we support the health of our blood vessels and inner lining properly. One of my patients, Mr. Frank, age 68, once said something I will never forget: "Doctor, maybe I'm just too old now." But after just 4 weeks of adjusting his diet to focus on foods that support nitric oxide production, he returned to my clinic with a very different smile. He said not only was he sleeping better, but he also felt noticeably more alert in the morning. Mr. Frank's story reminds us of one important truth: vitality in older age does not disappear. It simply waits to be awakened by healthy circulation. And to begin that process, the first thing we need to look at is what we put on our plate each day. The first vegetable is spinach, a green treasure that naturally boosts nitric oxide. There is one familiar vegetable, often sitting quietly in the corner of the fridge or quickly tossed into a salad, that few people realize holds a powerful secret for vascular health and male vitality. After 6, that vegetable is spinach. If you've always thought of spinach as simply a heart-friendly, digestion-supporting leafy green, you might be surprised to learn that it is actually one of the most potent natural sources of nitrate in the plant world. Nitrate from spinach is exactly what your body needs to produce nitric oxide, the signaling compound that helps relax blood vessels and improve circulation to vital areas. When blood flow is boosted to the tissues in the lower body, men often regain physical response, sensation, and a renewed sense of confidence. But nitrate is not the only reason spinach stands out. It also provides magnesium, which helps stabilize blood pressure and soothe the nervous system, folate, which supports healthy blood production and cell repair, and vitamin K, which keeps blood vessel walls flexible and resistant to hardening over time. A report from Harvard Health Publishing once noted that regularly consuming nitrate-rich vegetables significantly improves peripheral circulation and is particularly beneficial for sensitive tissues in older men. I clearly remember one of my patients, Mr. Robert, a retired engineer at age 67. He had tried various supplements, some of which claimed to restore male vitality, but saw no results. After our consultation, he began a very simple change each day. He ate just one bowl of spinach salad with olive oil and a few drops of lemon juice. No medication, no drastic changes, just a plate of greens at lunch. And after 3 weeks, he returned with a glowing expression. He shared that not only did his daytime energy improve, but he also found it easier to sleep, felt lighter in the morning, and even noticed a quiet return of confidence that he thought was gone for good. What makes me constantly recommend spinach is how accessible, easy to prepare, and side effect free it is for most people. If you've never thought of eating spinach daily, this might be the time to begin. Just a small serving of leafy greens each afternoon can be a silent but powerful gift to your circulation. And this is only the beginning, because there is still one more root vegetable, humble yet even more powerful than spinach when it comes to opening blood vessels and awakening the vitality within you. The second vegetable is beetroot, a small root with powerful effects on blood vessels. If spinach is the gentle companion that helps blood vessels relax day by day, then beetroot is like a more powerful fuel that can elevate blood circulation to a whole new level, especially for those who feel sluggish, slow to react, or lacking in energy during the morning. Beetroot may look simple, and many people overlook it because they find it too sweet or difficult to prepare. But few know that beetroot is one of the most concentrated natural sources of nitrate found in nature. Once inside the body, the nitrate in beetroot is converted into nitric oxide, the very compound that opens the pathway for blood to flow freely to all critical areas from the brain and heart to the urinary system and lower body. Researchers from the University of Exeter in the United Kingdom conducted a series of experiments and found that beet juice can significantly increase oxygen delivery in the blood and relax blood vessels within just 30 minutes of consumption. However, nitrate is not the only star in beetroot. It also contains a special compound called betaine, which plays the role of a protector for the endothelium, the thin inner lining of blood vessels. This lining, when damaged by stress, high blood sugar, or excess fat in the blood, leads to reduced nitric oxide production, causing vessels to constrict and circulation to weaken. Betaine helps reduce inflammation, regenerate the endothelium, and keep the vessel walls flexible, an essential factor for men over 60. I still remember the story of Mr. Louis, a 72-year-old gentleman who once came to the clinic with a tired look and a quiet voice. He said he had grown used to feeling drained and lifeless every morning, thinking it was just a normal part of getting older. But after being guided with a simple routine, drinking 1 glass of beet juice each morning mixed with carrot and ginger, he returned 2 weeks later with a completely different smile. He shared that not only did his body feel lighter and his mind clearer, but even his nighttime urination had reduced noticeably. To me, beetroot is not a miracle, but it is a powerful, accessible, and easy to use root vegetable. If you make it part of your daily routine, you can steam it, roast it, or simply juice it. And when combined with spinach, the effects are amplified. However, there is still one more vegetable, very familiar yet often underrated. A vegetable that not only supports blood flow, but also helps balance hormones and improve prostate function, which many men after 60 quietly struggle with. That vegetable is asparagus. The third vegetable is asparagus, the leaf of vitality that supports hormonal health in older age. Among the vegetables commonly found on the dinner table, asparagus is often seen as a side dish, just a simple boiled green or a garnish for the main course. But few people realize that asparagus holds a unique potential to help balance male hormones and support prostate health, thanks to its distinct nutritional profile. The first key element to mention is vitamin E, often called the vitamin of vitality. In the male body, vitamin E not only protects cells from free radical damage, but also plays a direct role in the production of natural sex hormones. It helps regulate adrenal gland function and promotes an overall sense of strength and wellness. A study from the National Institutes of Health, NIH, found that men with balanced levels of vitamin E tend to maintain more stable testosterone levels, which in turn leads to noticeable improvements in energy, sleep quality, and physical endurance. But that's only part of the story. Asparagus is also rich in folate, a type of B vitamin that supports red blood cell formation and ensures a steady flow of blood to the reproductive organs. This is a crucial factor because when blood supply to the lower region is strong and consistent, the body's natural responses become more reliable and noticeable. Another valuable trait of asparagus is its natural diuretic effect. This means that when you eat asparagus, the body gently flushes out excess fluids, reducing pressure on the blood vessels and supporting cardiovascular function. For those who struggle with nighttime urination, water retention, or mild swelling, this can be a meaningful benefit. I still remember Mr. Charles, a retired naval veteran, now in his 70s, when he came to see me, he shared that he often had trouble sleeping due to frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom and that he felt low on energy despite eating well. After our discussion, he started adding asparagus to his dinner 3 times a week, simply steamed with a bit of olive oil and pink salt. After just 1 month, he came back and told me he felt lighter, more mentally clear, and was sleeping more deeply. While I didn't go into detail, if he smiled and said he felt as strong as when I was still on the ship. For me, that said it all. Asparagus doesn't need to be complicated to be effective. With proper preparation and consistent use, it can become a valuable part of your plan to restore vitality in later life. But even if you eat enough greens, include beetroot and enjoy asparagus regularly. there is still one essential factor that many people overlook. A factor that doesn't come from your plate but from the sun. If spinach, beetroot, and asparagus are your powerful allies at the dining table, supporting circulation and natural hormone balance, then vitamin D3 is the quiet but essential factor that allows all those benefits to work at their full potential. What makes vitamin D3 unique is that you can't get it in large amounts from vegetables. Its main source is sunlight, something many people over 60 are not getting enough of. According to a report from the United States National Institute on Aging, more than 70% of men over the age of 65 have vitamin D levels below the recommended range. Part of this is due to the body's decreased ability to synthesize D3 through the skin with age. And part comes from lifestyle habits like spending less time outdoors or wearing clothing that covers most of the body. When you are deficient in vitamin D3, your body produces less nitric oxide, which directly affects blood vessels, circulation, and the body's ability to naturally produce testosterone. That means even if you're eating well, loading up on greens and beetroot without enough vitamin D3, your body cannot fully convert those nutrients into real energy and performance. Vitamin D3 also supports immune function, helps regulate mood, reduces chronic inflammation in the prostate, and improves sleep quality. This is why many urologists in the United States check vitamin D3 levels before prescribing any medication related to vitality support. I once worked with a 66-year-old patient named George who lived in Washington State, where long winters and cloudy skies are common. He ate well, included plenty of vegetables, and maintained a light daily exercise routine. But he still felt sluggish, struggled with deep sleep, and noticed a drop in energy. Only after a blood test revealed a very low level of vitamin D3 did we begin a mild supplement, just under 2,000 units per day, along with 15 minutes of early morning sunlight exposure. 3 weeks later, he returned, looking more alert. With brighter skin and a noticeably lifted mood. You don't need high doses of vitamin D3, just the right amount. Used the right way. You can absorb it from gentle morning sun, foods like salmon and whole eggs, or through supplements as guided by your doctor. Though simple, D3 is the final piece of the puzzle that connects all the benefits of spinach, beetroot, and asparagus into a complete system for restoring vitality in older age. However, simply having this knowledge is not enough. The more important question is, how can you turn these insights into a daily routine? Something simple, practical, and sustainable so they don't get lost like so many other health tips. That's exactly what we'll explore next. Have you ever heard a health tip that felt so valuable, yet just a few days later, you completely forgot about it? That's something many people experience, especially when the advice isn't paired with a clear and simple plan of action. The same applies to maintaining male vitality in older age. You may now understand that spinach helps increase nitric oxide, beetroot enhances circulation, asparagus supports hormone health, and vitamin D3 is the essential link that holds it all together. But the question is, how can you combine all of these into a morning, noon, and evening routine that is easy to remember and effortless to follow? The answer is you don't need to do everything at once. Just start with one small meal at a time. In the morning, instead of reaching for coffee right after waking up, try a glass of beetroot juice blended with carrot and a few thin slices of ginger. The taste might seem unfamiliar at first, but this simple mix wakes up your blood vessels and helps blood flow better to the brain, heart, and lower body. If you have high blood pressure, you can swap the carrot for cucumber to create a lighter flavor. At lunch, let a bowl of spinach salad tossed with extra virgin olive oil and fresh lemon juice be the centerpiece of your meal. If you're not used to it yet, you can add a boiled egg for extra protein or pair it with a small piece of grilled fish. This dish not only supports nitric oxide production, but also provides folate and magnesium, which helps stabilize mood and improve sleep. In the evening, simply steam a few spears of asparagus and drizzle with olive oil or sprinkle some black sesame seeds on top. This light and easy dish supports the prostate, acts as a natural diuretic, and helps you sleep better without needing to wake up in the middle of the night. And don't forget, spend at least 15 minutes each morning on a balcony by an open window or walking outside to allow your body to naturally produce vitamin D3. If you live in a place with limited sunshine, talk to your doctor about a D3 supplement. Most people only need around 1,000 to 2,000 units per day. Many people think that lifestyle change is something big and overwhelming, but in reality, it's just about small, consistent actions with a clear purpose. You don't need a strict diet or a gym membership. You can start to feel a real difference within just a few weeks. Deeper sleep, fewer nighttime interruptions, and a stronger feeling when you wake up. All signs that your body is beginning to restore itself from the inside. And when those changes come, vitality will return naturally, without pressure or worry. It all starts with 3 simple vegetables and a little sunlight each morning. The best part is, you can begin today. After everything you've just heard, you may have come to realize that vitality in older age doesn't simply disappear. It's merely waiting quietly to be reawakened in the right way. Gently and sustainably. You don't need expensive medications or major lifestyle changes. You only need to understand that healthy blood circulation is the foundation of male vitality and to restore it. Everything can begin right in your own kitchen. A little spinach at lunch, a glass of beetroot juice in the morning, a few steamed asparagus spears at dinner, and 15 minutes of gentle sunlight each day. This is not a treatment plan, but a way of life, a natural routine that allows your body to gradually realign what may have been lost. We can't turn back time, but we absolutely can slow down decline by caring for circulation, hormones, and sleep in the right way. If you're looking for a place to start today, just try adding one of these vegetables to your evening meal. You may soon notice deeper sleep, fewer nighttime bathroom visits, and clearer energy in the morning. That is your body's way of saying it's working. And if today's message felt helpful to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We will continue sharing more videos about foods, herbs, exercises, and simple daily tips to support natural, safe, and sustainable male vitality after 60. Which of the 3 vegetables are you using today? Leave a comment below and let me know that you're ready to start with just one small change. Because the healthiest years of your life may still be waiting for you. All it takes is for you to begin starting right now.